Hi pasta lovers, I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple plant-based ragu. So if you're ready, let's jump right into it.
Hello! How's it going? It's quite a rainy day here in Milan today, it's a bit grey. So I'm going to make a nice sort of warming ragu, which will hopefully lift our spirits. I've seen a lot of ragu recipes online, and the truth is that the simpler the better. We don't need spinach, we don't need mushrooms, we don't need sweet corn, we don't need Lego. I don't know, what are you putting in your ragu? Too much, right? Bring it back to basics. All we need as a starter is some white onion, some carrots, and some celery. You know what celery looks like, right? On top of that, we're gonna add whatever plant-based mince you want to use, but honestly you could use lentils instead. Lentils are great with this. We don't have the Impossible Burger in Italy because everything is possible in Italy. Instead we have the Incredible Burger. So what I've done is I've torn it apart and I've turned it into little sort of mince here. We're going to add that in. On top of that, we're going to place some tomatoes. When you pick your tomatoes, try to go for something juicy, okay? Don't go for like a salad tomato or anything like that. You really want something that's going to add to your sauce. I'm going to throw in some bay leaves. You don't have to, but they add flavor. We're going to be fishing them out anyway if you don't like eating leaves, although if you're on this channel, you probably do. And beyond that, all we're going to add is some veg stock and a glass of white wine if you fancy it. So that's all. Let's get started.
Finally dice your celery and onion, but only roughly chop your carrots and tomatoes. Keep your chopped ingredients in bowls to help when you're cooking and then tidying up.
Welcome to this side of the kitchen. I've been softening my carrots, celery and onion in some olive oil. And now that they've reduced and they're nice and soft, I'm going to add in my mince.
Just try to break it up and mix it in as best you can.
Now that the mince is cooked a bit, let's add a little glass of white wine. In a bit.
See, that's really what we're looking for. We want it to break apart into these small little pieces, and now it's starting to brown. And we are in the money. Hey, there goes the white wine. Mix that in, and let that all evaporate out.
I've added my tomatoes to the pan.
So that's starting to release its juices. One ingredient I actually forgot about is the tomato puree. So this is tomato concentrate. I'm just going to add this in lieu of adding too much sauce. So this is going to give it a nice color.
What I'm going to try to do now is use the immersion blender. I'm going to blend a third of it so that that remains smooth, while the other 2/3 stay sort of plastic and a bit chunky, right? It's essential that you make a massive mess of your kitchen because that really adds to the flavor. So let's try it out. Today was a good day to wear a white t-shirt.
So we're aiming for the chunkier bits, hoping we don't get sprayed too much. Okay, I think that's already starting to look a bit more alright. We don't want to make it too smooth because otherwise it's like baby food. Now the amount of stock that you use really depends on how you're doing at this stage. My tomatoes and my mince have actually released a good amount of juice. So I'm not going to add too much because I think that we're okay here. So I've got 400 milliliters of stock, but I think I'm actually only going to use about half of it, and we'll see how we get on. Just add that in.
Now that we're at the final stages, I can chuck in my bay leaves. I can add some salt, although if you're using a stock cube and not your own stock, you
You might want to go easy on the salt because they tend to contain quite a lot of salt in them. And then use some pepper. I'm just going to let this boil off for a moment. Then I'm going to bring it down to simmer, cover it with the lid, and leave it for as long as I can, honestly. The longer you leave it, the better it will be. But realistically, you want at least an hour and a half.
Ragù is perfect with fresh tagliatelle or smaller shapes like rigatoni, that trap sauce. But why not try making your own double-spoon pezzetelli, like I did? When your pasta is ready, collect some of the cooking water in a glass, then drain your pot. Add the ragù with some of the cooking water directly to the pasta and mix well. All that's left to do is plate up and enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, please like and subscribe. I wish you well and hope to see you again soon. Goodbye for now.